Can't tell if anybody's here. I just walked in the door, not even had time to set up a background or anything, but it doesn't matter because I'm here, and as soon as somebody checks in, we will be here. So in the meantime, I'm gonna get tuned up. There's V. Hi, V. I just walked in the door. I've not had time to set up or anything, so I'm just winging it. Time for new strings. Okay. Good to see you, V. You're the first one in the door. Awesome. So this is the other end of my temporary housing, my little one-bedroom apartment, which is sparse but functional. Here's the Soulful Sunday. Okay, let's see if we can get anybody else to join us here. We are here. Good to see you. Thanks for checking in, V. I'm sure we'll have others soon. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. There's Jean. Hi there. I just walked in. I was telling V. I haven't had time to set up a proper background or anything, so I just turned it on. So this is the other end of my sparse temporary quarters. So anyway, we are here. Good to see you both. Jean, I'm sorry I didn't get to sing, I think it was Happy Birthday to your friend, but I will if you'll type her name in again. Because I couldn't remember her name and I kept watching for you that night, and I know you guys were in California, I think. Well, you were in Disneyland, maybe you're still there, I don't know. Here's to that. I haven't been to Disneyland in a long time. But I would be delighted to sing a Better Late Than Never. Happy birthday to your friend if you'll type her name in, and then maybe she can watch it on the repeat another time. So, oh, Christopher's here. What's up, Daddy-O? Good seeing you. You guys in California, or did you head back down south again? You globetrotters are hard to pin down. Oh, hi to Gene. Hope you're having a great weekend. Yay, my tribe is slowly wandering in, as I just did. Out running around this afternoon, and I didn't have time to set up the background at the lakes where I'm living. One of the lakes, there's 5 of them in here. So I just fired it up where it's at. So you're back in Ecuador. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be the furthest person checking in. Say hi to Michelle for me too. And you'll be the furthest person and probably the only people outside the continental United States. So it's good to have you here. Yeah, Chris, I don't think you guys had checked in. So I sold my home, just like you all. And I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment. So it's temporary for the next 3 months while I figure out what I'm doing. So I've been in here about 2 weeks, and I usually I'm on the bottom level and I've got a nice patio, and I try to set this up so that one of the lakes is in the background, but I didn't have time to do that. I just got in late. So I fired it up where it is. So this is my, for now, sparse little abode, but it's comfy. So, and I'm enjoying it. So good to see my tribe here. Welcome to Soulful Sunday. As always, sip 'em if you got 'em. Gene says, you're kicking off spring break by shopping at Downtown Disney. I know, I saw those posts, so I didn't know if you were still there. Oh, the parks aren't open. Oh, okay, but you can still shop there. We come home tomorrow. My friend's name is Jackie, who recently had a birthday. All right, well, let's kick this off then, since I'm belated with with a birthday wish to your friend Jackie. And thanks so much for including me in celebrating her birthday, even though I'm probably a week late. I couldn't remember her name that night I was going to do it, and you guys hadn't checked in, and so I felt bad. But we're going to do it tonight, so if you want to leave comments, looks like she spells it Jakki, Jackie. Wish her a happy birthday. I'm going to sing it in. So I love celebrating my friend's special day with my gift of music. So Jackie, this one's for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jackie. Happy birthday to you. All right, I had to put a little jazzy twist on the end of that. So that's for Jackie. Happy birthday to you. And sorry I missed it, but we're singing it in tonight. You can go back and watch this on the repeat. So thanks, Gene, for letting me follow up on that. That's been bothering me. I wanted to I wanted to recognize that. So let's get things kicked off. V checked in early, and so I thought, well, we got connected because of our Uber troubadour, Steve Holt. So let's start Soulful Sunday with a little bit of Steve-O. This is for everybody, lovers everywhere, and anyone with freckles on their face. Well, I love everything about you. And I love the way you comb your hair. And I love the way you sashay in the room. Your perfume lingers in the air. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. And I love the way you lick your lips, dear. You got fireworks in your head. And I love the way you bring thirsty in your bed. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. You were sure kissed by angels. Look at the freckles on your face. You've got a devil in your eyes. You disappear without a trace. Well, I love sneaking up on you when you're looking in the mirror. The way your eyes lock into mine, dear, without guilt and without fear. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. That's kicking off Soulful Sunday. Welcome, let me get caught. Oh, V, thanks for wishing Jeannie's friend Jackie a happy birthday. David Dunlap, aloha. Welcome from Maui. David says, another beautiful day, I'm on the roads. Forgive me for not replying. No sweat, man. Just drive safe. Enjoy the music, hopefully. Bill Smith's here. Brother man. Jay Gonzalez is here. What's up, Brother Jay? Good to see you check in. Say hello to your wonderful bride for me, Emily, because I got to officiate your guys' wedding. What was that, 4 or 5 years ago in White Sands, New Mexico? The time is passing so quickly. Bill, no, it's my singing guitar, it's probably just the lighting, because I walked in the door at 2 minutes to 5, and I didn't have time to set up a background, so this is where my... I call it my bridge because I've got my iMac here and I've got my 30-something inch monitor here with 2 different computers because I need them both. So this is my Starship bridge. So this is what the rest of my sparse 1-bedroom apartment, my temporary housing looks like. Not much, but that's okay. I have a lot of space. It's really echoing in here. Amy's here. Hi, Aim. Changed our clocks this morning, so that threw me off again. Oh, that's right. I got up and every clock in the house said 9-something except for my phone. It said 10-something. I went, what the heck? So I shut it off, turned it back on again, and it reset. So I don't know why that went to a different time zone. We should not change. I'm glad you're here, Amy, so welcome. Thanks so much for joining. Emmy says hi. J&M, my wonderful couple, my newlyweds. Going on 4 or maybe 5 years. You think I'd remember. I mean, I remember it, just I don't remember it. I remembered it, but I remembered it wrong. It's 4 or 5 years, I know I got that right. It was March. It's this month. Type in your anniversary and how many years it's been, if you would. That was a great weekend, officiating that wedding for you. In fact, I just played that song I just played was your wedding song. And Kels is here. Welcome. I know you're and your little guy, your little dog. He's probably listening. Hi, buddy. I'll drive him crazy. Hi, Buds. He's probably, woof. He's cute. Time for some new strings. It's been a little humid here, so it plays, humidity plays with my tuning. Buddy's sitting on your shoulder. Hi, Buddy. Hi, Buds. That's gonna drive me crazy. I was practicing this one the other day. I only had a little bit of time. I accompanied Kelsey a couple years ago, maybe a year. She and one of my other classmates, they joined me on a Friday night and sang. And so she did this song and I played the guitar. Then I learned it, and I haven't done it in a while, so I want to see if I can get this one right. Let me get the finger picking pattern started. This is Townes Van Zandt. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Now when the night falls alone, all the morning's born, and the morning shines with a light so low. You will miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. And if I needed you, will you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. The lady's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Ben will agree, she's a sight to see, and a treasure for the poor to find. And if I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Well, I'm a little rusty on that one, but that's Townes Van Zandt, If You Needed Me, and I hadn't done that in a while, so Bill says we'll have new strings to you shortly. I don't do that on purpose. Every time I say that, Bill goes, they'll be there tomorrow. My mail's still being forwarded, but it will make it to my temporary apartment. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I actually got these in Maui, and they didn't have the light gauge, only extra light. And they're nice, but they're a little tinny for me. And so I've been really wanting to go back to my regular light gauge. So thank you, Bill. You're a good dude. I always forget about that. And every time I say strings, you happen to be here that night, and I forget. So John Sanders is in the house. Hello, my brother from another mother. Thank you for checking in. So good to see you. Z says, just got home. I walked in at 2 minutes to 5, man. I did not have time, because I have to unplug my iMac and reorient all of that to get the lake view or something else. So I just plugged it in where it's at. So you're getting all the unfiltered background. But as I said, I wanted to do a different background every week, so I guess I did achieve that. It wasn't like a lake out there or something with the ducks, but yeah, so anyway, we're glad to have you here. Bill says, send a PM with your new address. All right, I'll do that. Thank you. I keep forgetting, because if I remembered it and saw you log in, I would intentionally not say it. But I learned years ago then that would prevent you from doing the very thing I love to do, which is to bless my friends. So it's all by design that I never think about it when I mention those strings. It just comes out. So welcome to Soulful Sunday. Thank you so much for joining in. I've been out and about and just walked in. So I had rehearsed a little bit the other day, not much. And this is not one I rehearsed, so I like living on the edge. So this is by the Elder and Wiser Bruce Springsteen. So it's a nice song of hope and being there for one another and supporting and propping each other up. Something my tribe does extremely well. So this is for you. We said we'd walk together, darling, come what may. Back in the twilight, should we lose our way? If as we're walking, a hand should slip free, and I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. We swore we'd travel, darling, side by side. We'd help each other stay in stride. But each lover's steps fall so differently. I wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Now everyone dreams of love lasting and true, but you and I know what this world can do. So let's make our steps clear, that the other may see. And I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Now there's a beautiful river in the valley beneath the oaks and bough. Soon we will be ruined. And should we lose each other beneath the shadows of the evening tree, I'll wait for you. And should I fall behind, wait for me. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Darling, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Oh, all right. A little of the boss, the elder and wiser Bruce, as I call him. Welcome to Soulful Sunday. Let me get my tuning dialed back in again. Good to see you all. I'm going to get caught up in those comments in just a second. All right, that's good enough. Let's see, any new check-ins? Oh, I love when you guys exchange between one another. V's doing well. Jay says, great to grab all that dinner and something soon. It's been a sec. That would be awesome. Replying to V. Indeed. Gabby's Hill here. Hi, Gabriella. Gone through my stereo as I'm on my way home from work. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, Amy, thank you. Bless you for that. That was sweet. Yeah, I do love that song. So, welcome to my tribe. Welcome to Soulful Sunday. Oh yeah, I'm calling these sessions the Lakeside editions because I'm at apartments called the Lakeside, and there are 5 lakes here. And I'm trying to get like the lakes as a background on Sundays, but I walked in at 2 minutes to 5 and didn't have much time. So I just fired it up where it's at so that I wasn't late. And so hopefully next week I'll be able to be here on time. Oh yeah, I was thinking of this the other day. I haven't done this one. I haven't rehearsed this one either, so we'll see how this goes. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard someone whisper, please adore me. And when I looked to the moon, it turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a lover of my own. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard someone whisper, please adore me. And when I looked to the moon, it turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, Man, I forgot how good that one is. So thanks for joining in. Soulful Sunday, Lakeside edition to my tribe. What a great gathering we have, as always. A very esteemed group. So I'm grateful to see you here. Comments. Oh, Amy, she hadn't heard me sing that one. Oh yeah, I learned that a few years ago. Yeah, that's a pretty song. I do love that. Bill says fond memories of why our oldest Nicole sang on stage with Mr. Don Ho. Wow, when she was 4. Seriously. Every time we took the ferry to work past the Elvis Memorial, I thought of Elvis. Yeah. I think you're the one that told me that you and V told me that he pitched the money for that, which I did not know, to build the Arizona Memorial. So another Elvis Arizona connection. Oh, so this one just came to me. I just kind of let my muse pitch songs to me. So I think because that last one was originally in Motown, which I love. So this is Jermaine Jackson's version of this song, which I love. I haven't done this in a while either. You're my love, you're my angel, you're the girl of my dreams. And I'd like to thank you for waiting patiently. Daddy's home, your daddy's home to stay. How I've waited for this moment to be by your side. Your best friend told me you had teardrops in your eyes, yeah. Daddy's home, your daddy's home to stay. Now it wasn't on a Sunday, Monday and Tuesday went by. It wasn't on a Tuesday afternoon. All I could do was cry. But I made a promise that you treasure. I'd make it back home to you. How I've waited on this moment to be by your side. Your best friend told me you had teardrops in your eyes, yeah. Daddy's home, your daddy's home to stay. Daddy's home to stay. I'm not 1,000 miles away. Daddy's home. I'm gonna be there come what may. Daddy's home to stay. I'm not 1,000 miles away. Daddy's home to stay. I'm not 1,000 miles away. Woo! I haven't done that in a while. I love that song. I love Jermaine Jackson's version. You can go to YouTube and watch him do it live. It's just beautiful. V says Dave shared that piece. Okay, that's where I got that. And also Bill had told me once. That's it. Yep. Dave's been on Maui about 40 years. He would know. He's an island boy. So welcome to my Soulful Sunday tribe. Soulful Sunday Lakeside edition, that is. My temporary digs. Let me see. Oh, I had something else that I hadn't done in a while. Bill said that song means so much. I worked away for 6 months in tears. Cassie shed each week. Oh, You're choking me up, dude. Made my mind come home. I know you're a good man. You did. Pull plug, be with family. Yep. Your wife and daughter need you there. So that's so awesome of you that you did that. Oh, I know. Yeah. So I was gonna. I wanted to do this little Elvis song from Blue Hawaii. I don't think I've done it in at least a week, and I like playing it. So I'm gonna do this. Ku'ipo, I love you more today than yesterday, but I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. See the sweet Hawaiian rose, see it blossom, see it grow. That's the story of our love. Ever since we said hello, Ku'ipo, I love you more today than yesterday, but I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. As the years go passing by, we'll recall our wedding day. I will be here by your side. You will always hear me say, Ku'ipo, I love you more today than yesterday, but I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. Ku'ipo, you're my Hawaiian sweetheart. Ku'ipo, you're my Hawaiian sweetheart. Oh, I don't ever want to get out of practice with that song. I like that song. Oh, let me get caught up here. Oh, Gene, I missed your comment. You hadn't heard that one in a long time. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's good to see you all here. And I had a little practice time over the last couple of days, not much. So I'm just kind of winging it. So kind of whatever my muse brings to mind. Okay, I have not done this in a while. I ran through this the other day. I'm not sure I can remember all the lyrics. But I'm going to try it anyway. I was having a hard time getting the finger picking and strumming down too. So let's see if we can do this. Shines on the front porch. Don't forget the keys under the mat. Childhood stars shine. Always stay humble and kind. Go to church 'cause your mom says to. Visit Grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be wasted time. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say, please say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. And don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge or a chip in his wine. Bitterness keeps you from flying. And always stay humble and kind. Know the difference between sleeping with someone and sleeping with someone you love. I love you ain't no pickup line, so always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When those dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in's realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When it's hot, eat a root beer popsicle. Shut off the AC and roll the window down. Let that summer sun shine. Always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you're going, don't forget to turn back around. Help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind. I've got to practice that some more. Who was it? Somebody in here asked me to make that one of my staples. That was V. I knew it was you. I played it months ago in my former house, and you said, would you please keep that in your rotation or something? I have not forgotten that. So it's good to see you. Thank you so much for that, V. Mark's here. Sounds great. Good to see you. And Shelly's here. So great to see you. Shelly, those are the new owners of the former Casa de Bruce. So it's now Casa de Doré, which I love, but it'll be whatever they call it. So thank you so much for checking in. It was great seeing you earlier as well. And yep, V, I'm going to keep that in my rotation. Bill says, you're on a roll. I sang to Young on our first date, and she married almost 7 years ago. She said it was because of that song. No way. That's awesome. And your values, but of course. Woot woot! Shelly, that's awesome. Oh, so good. Wow, as always, a distinguished group, but we've got a nice gathering tonight. Thank you so much for being part of this. Even with all the time change stuff and everything, I've got my lovely friend Amy. It's in Ohio, she's here, and Dave's here from Maui, and Bill's here from South Carolina. Wow, that's cool. Oh, and Chris and Michelle are down in Ecuador. They signed on early if they're still here. So, man, we're all over the place. That's so cool. Is this a miracle or what? Modern technology. It's just amazing. And then I have all my friends that are local here too. Oh, yes, there are times in your life where, what do they call it? I don't use this term, level up. I think I get that right. I used to say there's times where you need to upgrade. So, I've been long overdue for an upgrade with a car, and when I sold my home, that was one of the first things I was going to do when I got back from my Lomi Lomi training on Maui, and so it took me a while, but the right one found me. Mark says, oh, all the way in Central Phoenix, that's awesome. So I traded in my first little Batmobile, my first Mercedes I've ever owned. I got it when it was 7 years old, and it turned 18, and it had been slowly giving up the ghost. You know, kind of like kind of like animals when they get around that age. They're at that time. So I went and picked it up today, and then Shelly and her awesome husband Chris had some tax papers that got sent to the house of mine, so I went and showed it to them. So this is my new Batmobile, and it is pretty cool. I almost didn't get it. I was going to settle for something smaller, and then I had a couple of friends independent of each other. As always, confirmation comes from outside of myself. Said, you should really get the one you want, and so I did. I'm so happy. This is cool. I'll post some pictures. Man, this thing is wicked. So if you ever saw pictures of my little CLK 320, my little black Batmobile convertible, this one's not a convertible. I'm not familiar with all the line. This is my 4th Mercedes, and I buy them used. This is called an E350, and it is just savage. It's a 2-door coupe. It's got a sunroof. I gotta tell you, I'm old school, so when I didn't see a shifter, even just an automatic shifter, I was like, how do you shift this thing? It's all on the steering wheel. It's crazy. I'm having to rewire my entire brain to drive this car. But it was the one that was meant for me, and it's wicked. I'll put some pictures up. V says, I'm happy that I did find what I wanted. So I had a client who's also a friend, and my friend Kelsey, both independent of each other, just encouraged me to go get what I wanted. And so I went back to look at one of the small ones yesterday, and as soon as I got it, and I said, I can't do this. So I got with the sales guy again, and same sales guy, he was great. And we worked up some numbers and got it down a little bit, and so I got it. I'm so happy. I'll never regret it. Much love from the Arizona White Mountains. Gabriella's there. That's very cool. I'm glad you're tuning in up there. And we're able to provide some music, which I'm going to get to. So how about a little something fun from my friend Steve Poltz, since V's here. So Steve wrote this in Australia, probably 10 years ago, maybe longer. And in the second verse, it mentions a beer called Tooheys. So I didn't know then, but Tooheys is like the worst beer. Like, I don't want to insult people's beer. Like, when I was like in the Air Force, Schlitz malt liquor and all that kind of stuff was like really bad beer. So when you hear the word Tooheys, and he plays it in Australia, they love it and they laugh because it's referring to the worst possible beer you could buy. So this, it's not a song about beer, it's a beautiful song about love, but it does mention that word. So this is called 10 Chances. I only had 1 minute left on my calling card. I was halfway around the world and it was raining really hard. And I only had a couple of aspirin and a half a can of beer. So I swallowed it down for courage, but it was still pretty hard to hear. 'Cause I only had 3 words that I wanted to tell you. But it would be easier if you were here and I could smell you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, I scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get soaked in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. So I ordered 4 cans of Tooheys and I set them on the trunk. Had a long conversation with a hopeless drunk. And I only had 5 tickets and 6 new friends. So one of them had a hissy fit and drove off in her Mercedes-Benz. I forgot that line's in there. How poignant. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, a scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get drenched in sin. Fall right back into your arms again. So we played 7 cards stud, and I had a royal flush. I took out your picture and started to blush. 'Cause I only had 8 lives, most cats got 9. So I skipped out on the bungee jumping just this time, just this time. 'Cause I only had 10 chances to say I love you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, I scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get soaked in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. Hey, I'll collapse into your loving arms again. Yeah, I fall right back into your arms again. All right, a little Steve Holtz via Australia. As we wind down this Soulful Sunday, thank you for checking in. Shelly, that's awesome. Yeah, I took this car out and put it through its paces this afternoon. It's a 6-cylinder, but it's turbocharged. It's all I need. I don't need anything more than that. Jeannie says, Kevin wants to know if you remember the 298 12-packs of Buckhorn beer at Mather's Classics. Oh my gosh. So we were stationed at the now since closed Mather Air Force Base in Sacramento, California in the 80s. That's where Kevin and I met. Buckhorn beer. Man, no, I'm drawing a blank. Was that like near beer? $2.98 for a 12-pack. Oh my gosh. We probably packed away a lot of those puppies. That's funny. No, I don't remember that. Buckhorn. I'm gonna have to. That doesn't ring a bell. I don't know where that was from. But if Kevin remembers it, it must be true. So I'm sure we did. We were living cheap back then, man. All right, gang. I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to close on this set from The Wedding Singer. So I used to close out my Friday night sets when I played live with this. I haven't done it in a while, so sometimes I forget the lyrics, so hopefully I won't. I want to make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. Yeah, all I want to do is grow old with you. I get you medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire if the furnace breaks. Yeah, all I want to do is grow old with you. I'll miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold. I need you, feed you. And when we watch TV, I'll let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Yeah, I could be the man who grows old with you. I'll miss you, kiss you, take your shoes off and massage your feet. I need you, feed you. And when we play checkers, I'll let you cheat. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Yeah, I could be the one who grows old with you. I wanna grow old with you. Oh, that'll do it, my soulful Sundayers. Thank you so much for checking in. Oh, I did get a little practice time in, and it made a difference. Gene says it was just awful tasting beer. Maybe that's why I don't remember it. Buckhorn. I don't even know where that was made. B says, love this closing song. Thank you. Always a fun way to end the set. I agree. I do like that song. Bill says you have good friends. I know, and you're one of them. You're part of that tribe, and you're the glue. Oh, I guess so. I have to take your word for it. I can't see myself outside myself, but I just appreciate that you all show up during the week. It just is, it's amazing and a blessing. I love watching Cassie dance to your music. That's awesome. I love knowing that she does. David, Chaka, aloha, my friend. You're welcome, Z. Oh, thanks, Shelly. Thanks for checking in. This is great. So we had a great gathering of my tribe tonight. So thanks so much. I got my arm around my schedule better. So I should not be having nights impacting. So I think I'm pretty good to be back on Wednesday. So some of you changed time zones. So we're still Mountain Standard Time. It's still the Wild West here. We don't conform often. So we're still 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. I will be back for Wind Down Wednesday. So as always, the Namaste, which is the divinity in me, recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thank you for taking care of yourselves, keeping your immune systems bolstered up, yourselves healthy. And I will be archiving this show, and then I will be back and look forward to seeing all of you on Wednesday night. Have a great rest of your weekend.